friendly as Dash of Dave. He'll take some scraps and bits of this, turn them into something you can't miss. Junk journals, tapes, and crafts galore. He'll have you begging, show me more. Oh, Dash of Dave, oh, what a sight. Mixing colors, day and night.
Hi everyone, it's Dash of Dave here, and I am back for another crafty video. But with a difference today. A couple of things. Today is my birthday. It is the 4th of August, and I am, I'll be honest, I'm 56. So I'm 56, and I'm here with you guys celebrating my birthday. Today, when you see it, is the day that it was released, which is the 4th of August. Actually, I'm filming this on the 27th of July, though. So for me, it's not actually my birthday. So don't worry, I'm not filming this on my birthday. Hopefully, I'll be with Vic. Future me will be spending some time with Vic. I'll be opening lots of presents, fingers crossed. So, we're going to do something I haven't done for a long, long time. And we're going to have some fun. I'm going to make some clusters. That's what these are all laid out for. But I'm going to do it blindfold. So I'm going to wear a blindfold and make some clusters. Now, I've always said that I make much better clusters with my eyes closed than I do with my eyes open. So I really overthink a cluster, and when I last did this, I made some really cracking clusters, although, try saying that 3 times fast, cracking clusters, although I had mixed results. So sometimes they looked great and other times it was meh, and some of them were downright terrible. But that's what we're here for. We're here to have some fun. What I won't be doing is I won't be doing any cutting, and I won't be using a pair of scissors, and I won't be using a blade. For obvious reasons, I'd like to be able to keep my fingers, especially for my birthday. I'd like to be able to count up to 56. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to prep, and we're going to do it. But I'll tell you what I've got in front of me first. So I've got some the bases, so things that I'm going to use as like a base. Over here I have some stamps that I've put something on most of the surfaces with, so that I've got something to stamp with. If I feel like, I don't know, I won't be able to see it. If I feel like the urge to use a stamp, then I've got some. I've got some VersaFine Clair, and I've got red, green, and blue, and I've put them in that order because that's the RGB, red, green, blue. Colour mix. That's how they make colour TV. Anyway, I thought that was logical. They won't stay like that, so who knows? And I might end up with them all over my fingers. It could be all over everything. Who knows? Over here, I have some bits of book page and music paper and the like. I won't just pick from the top. I'll try and sift through. So here we have some embellishments that I've made. Here we have some embellishments that are already made. So these are a mix of Tracy Fox, a few bits from Tim Holtz and various other places. And then here we have some fabric and some lace bits, in case I feel so inclined. That's where we are. I have some glue, so I've got some Barely Arts glue, and I have some Kalal, whatever I use, it gets used. I won't be able to see what's coming out. So I might have to put my finger in it, which means that, so anyway, it's all part of the fun. So I might also actually just get a stick glue out in case I find it's not sticking, and then I can, I'm more likely to be able to tell whether I've been able to cover the surface over or not. So anyway, let me just get my blindfold on. So I'm going to take my glasses off. I'm going to put those in a safe place because I do not want glue or anything on them. So I'll just pop those in their case. I will put my blindfold on. I'm just going to have a drink before I put my blindfold on. Okay, blindfold is on. Okay, now I can't prove to you my blindfold is on. You just have to accept that I can't see. So I can't see anything. I want this to be, as accurate as possible. Hopefully I've put my drink over there somewhere. Yeah, it's over there. I'm going to push that as far away as possible because I don't want that all over the place. The only time the blindfold will come off is if I hurt myself in some way, there is an emergency, or whatever. I will just let you know. It's probably not the best time to do this. I will just let you know that I am in the house on my own. So, if anything goes wrong, hey. It's all about living life on the edge, isn't it? So I don't go skydiving, so this is the closest I get to a danger sport. No, an extreme sport. I don't think they're called danger sports, Dave. Right. Let me just readjust. What do you do when you have a blindfold on? Do you, I always have my eyes open in it, unless obviously I'm sleeping, because I'm not a goldfish and I don't sleep with the eyes open. That would be weird, wouldn't it? Anyway, do you have your eyes open or do you close your eyes? I mean, I could close my eyes, but then, what's the point of the blindfold? Anyway, so let's just get started. So I know over here somewhere is some of my substrate. So I realise that I will be able to tell, what it is from the feel of it. Well, not necessarily be able to tell what it is from the feel of it, but be able to tell one of the pieces. In fact, I can't tell what that is at all. So I'm going to try and ink the edges. So over here somewhere. So there was an ink pad somewhere. There was an ink pad somewhere. Oh, there it is. I thought it was the other way around. Okay, oh, hang on. Let me put the lid somewhere where I'm going to find it again. Maybe not. And then put that in there. And then pick up my piece. And then we're going to ink the edges. Now, I think... hopefully I'll be able to ink the edges from feeling it, and hopefully I will just keep talking to you. The problem is I can't tell what the results are like, so results may vary and you just have to kind of go with it. Is that even a pad? No. Is that the pad? No, that doesn't feel... Where's that pad? No. Where's the pad gone? There. Pad's there. Right, let's put that up there as well. Right, I can't tell what I'm doing. So, anyway, yeah. So today, on a beautiful day in the late 60s, a beautiful woman gave birth to me. My lovely mum gave birth to me. I was the first one of my kind in any case. Don't mean I was the first one of my family, and the last, because I'm the last one of the family. So I've got 3 older sisters. So I was the first one that wasn't born at home. I was born in a hospital. I was born in Coventry, and I was born in a big hospital that's long since been demolished, because that's how old I am. So I kind of lost track of where I am on this, and which way up I had it. I think it was that way I was going for. Okay, so if I put the lid back on there. Oh, there we go. And then put that. Oh, it was supposed to be over here somewhere, but I can't remember. Oh, just off the edge of the mat, I think it was. Is that about right? Where's the mat? That's not the mat. Is that the mat? Oh, there it is. There's the edge of the mat. Up there. I think it was up there. So I'm going to have a piece of paper on it. I don't know what this is. Don't know which way up it is. Oh dear, that was the good. That was something else. Didn't actually. Oh no, I need to. I think I need my thing back. My stamp pad. Oh, blimey, I've knocked something over now. Oh dear, I think knocked something else over. What's that? Oh, that's the ink thing, isn't it? Yeah. Where's me thing there? Okay. So what was I saying? I need to put those in a logical place again, otherwise I won't find them. I was born to. Oh, blimey, we've put that. That's your substrate, Dave. Where's the piece of paper there? To my mum, obviously, and my dad. I think he was at work. Maybe came to see me, when after I was born. I don't know. Didn't get the story about what happened to Dad. So, I think I was 7 pounds something in weight. That was the last time, the first and last time I was ever 7 pounds. I think it was back in the day when, like, your parents, your mum, well, obviously not your parents because I think I've just put my finger in the thing. Your mum spent time in the hospital, so these days in the UK, certainly, you don't spend any time. So I've got glue somewhere. No, that's the stick glue. Aha, right. Oh dear. I don't think I'm going to put the pin back in the glue today. Certainly whilst I'm doing this. I'll just make sure it's completely clear before I take it out. I don't want to be trying to put the pin back in without being able to see, because obviously I don't want to be harpooned. So I'm just going to take that out and I'm going to put it over here somewhere. Yeah. And I don't want to be grabbing for that because I could just shove that pin through my hand. So I'm going to glue. I don't think I turned it over, did I? Just going to put some glue on here. Do I have any glue? Yeah, do I? Is the glue? Yes, it's sticking to my fingers, and there must be glue on it. Let's put that there. There it is. Sorry, just I have to kind of go silent while I find things. So I'm going to stick that like that. You can see it. I can't see it, remember, so I don't know. It might be the wrong way up, and you might be screaming at the camera. Two things. Can't hear you, because I'm in the past. I'm filming this from the past. And secondly, I don't care. It's a bit of fun. So, then what happened? What happened after that? Let's just get an embellishment. Okay, so this is right. So these on the end of here, I might get one of these. So obviously I can tell whether it's a circle or a square or a whatever, but I can't tell whether it's the right way up. So I think I'm going to put that kind of about there, and then I will glue it. I'm sure there was glue here somewhere. Oh, what's that? Is that? No, that feels like the Kalal glue. Oh, I've definitely knocked something over. No, I don't want to be feeling. Good job it's not over there, isn't it? Where that pin is. Where's the what? Where is the glue? Oh, that's the stick glue, I think. Oh, I've knocked it over. That's why. Is that the right way up? Yeah. Okay. So this is that way up. So I'm going to stick this on here. Put some liberal amount of glue on. I think there might. I don't know whether glue came out. Did glue come out? I can't hear you anyway, so don't even feel like there's any glue. Oh yeah, there's definitely glue now. I can feel something wet. Okay, so where's my thing? There. It was back in the day when, your mum stayed in the hospital for days. These days you don't. kind of, you know, once you've had it, you're out on your bike. I think I might put a bit of fabric on this. So I don't know what I've got now. Obviously, I can tell whether it's lace or not because I can feel it. I think that's lace with a dangly bit on it, or it's a piece of string. I can't tell. It's got a dangly thing on it. Maybe I should have done that before I put the other bit down. I think that's that way up, isn't it? Let me see if I can rectify that. So that's the bit that I've just stuck down. Oh, this could go wrong, couldn't it? Oh well, we're doing it. So we're going to put glue on here instead, and then put that. I can feel it, but I can't feel it. I can feel it, but I can't feel it. I think that's stuck to my finger. Okay. So there was definitely something dangling off it, and I just want to make sure it's the right way up. So I want to just see if I can feel it the right way. And then where's the glue bit there? There. Stick that on there, and then where's the embellishment gone? There. Oh heck, which way up is it? Which is the sticky side? That's the sticky side, so I think that's the back. Hopefully that is correct, because if it's not, it's just going to end up the way it ends up. I don't know whether this is coming out, or every time I stick my finger in it, am I just... I don't think that's coming out. I think I'm going to have to switch. Oh dear. I have to switch, but I can't really. Somewhere there. Oh, I've knocked something else over. I think I'm going to have to use this, because this will come out, but I'm worried about using this because I think that's already come out. Where's the thing gone? There. Okay, so does that stick down? I don't know. There, so I was kind of thinking if I kind of stick it like that, and that might be beautiful. It might be horrible, I don't know, I can't tell. I just want it to have like something dangly, or it might have just completely stuck over the dangles, I don't know. So I'm going to say that's one done. Okay. Oh, I didn't think where I was going to put the done ones. Right, I think I'm going to put them... There's a pile of paper there. I'm going to put them there, I think. Okay, hopefully they're not hauntingly on camera and you're staring at them, looking at them, thinking, oh, that is vile, Dave, what have you done? Right, okay, so that feels like similar sort of paper as that, yeah. They all feel the same. I don't know, how am I supposed to be able to tell what there is? Okay, so I know that this is completely different. I know that this is a piece of gummed paper. I can tell from the back feeling gummy, and I remember cutting it up. So, okay, so let's ink the back of that. I want to put that somewhere out of the way. Oh, where did I put the ink? Well, that's the ink. Where's the daub there? Okay. Yeah, so what was I saying? And then, yes, then obviously I went home with my mum, because, you know, you don't have a baby and then just leave them. So, although, you know, if you're a new parent, you sometimes do forget that you've got a child, and like you end up going home without them, because I worked in a shop for a long time. In fact, I was a store manager at one place where somebody had left their baby just outside, like it was like an open front, like no doors on it, but it was just it was like a kiosky type thing. I can't really explain it. It wasn't like they just left the baby outside. They left the pushchair, paid for something, and went walking off, and then like we were like, who's this baby belong to? Anyway, they were reunited, don't worry. when she came running back saying, "Oh no, I forgot my baby." So anyway, it happens. So just, don't judge. So yeah. So anyway, I went home with my parents and lived happily ever after, and I had an idyllic childhood, I have to say. It was back when I think I might have gone around this about 15 times now, mightn't I? It was back in the, grew up in the 70s when life was a lot simpler. We didn't have mobile phones or. Where's the. I don't know whether that's pointless, me keep doing that. Putting the lid back on it. I need to then have to take the lid off it again. Right, okay, what am I going to use? Okay, so let's use another piece of paper. We'll use this because it's on the top and doesn't make much difference. Do we want a piece of paper? What I'm going to do, I'm going to stick that piece of paper. I don't care how it gets stuck. Right. Did I abandon this because I couldn't get it out? Let me just pull the end out and see if I can get it to come out. Because I would prefer to use this. But it's going to be one of them, isn't it? Right, okay. I'm going to try. I did say I wasn't going to do this, didn't I? Right, I'm picking this up, and I'm going to see if I can find the pin on it to be able to just see. If I can't easily find the pin, I will abandon all hope. Because I don't think. Oh, is that the pin? There's an end there. That's the pin. Right, okay, let me just get to the tip. Oh, I don't want to get to the tip and then hurt myself. I think that's the oh, this is not going to be easy, is it, Dave? Ow. Okay. So I used to know somebody who was visually impaired, who used to sew. That was the crafting that she really loved to do, and I'm now completely in. I mean, I was in awe of her at the time, but I'm completely in awe. Is that gone in? Has it gone in? I can't tell. If I let go, oh, it's gone in! Wow, I'm completely in awe of her ability now, because just being able to do that without stabbing yourself. Okay, so I might be over-egging the pudding here, but I want to see if I can get this thing to come out. Okay, it's come out now. If I can't keep it flowing, I won't bother. Next. Right, okay, where's me paper gone? Here. And that's the substrate, isn't it? Okay, so I want to ink this, but oh no, I should have inked this first before I got the glue running. Let's see if I can quickly ink it. If I miss bits, you're just going to have to accept it. Yeah, so I had an idyllic childhood. We didn't have mobile phones. We didn't have the distraction of, especially in the UK, we didn't have the distraction of 24-hour TV and all of that. Our broadcast. Oh yeah, that's definitely coming out now. Up to about 11 o'clock at night, and they went off air. And they played the national anthem, and then you all went to bed. Well, obviously I was a child, and I would have been in bed anyway. But right, okay, let's see if we can stamp something. Okay, so I'm going to stamp it in. So the top one is red. That one is green. So we'll go green, I think. And then we're going to grab whatever stamp, because I don't know what's on what. Oh, if I just put my finger in it. No. Right, okay, where's the stamp? That's the stamp. Where's my thing that I'm stamping on? There. So, what's on there? Do we want that, or do we want... Oh no, there's one that I really wanted to use. I've never used before, but it's on a... No, it's on a big block. Well, a bigger block. That's it. Oh, the problem is I'm not going to be able to tell which one it is. It's like writing. Oh, it's that one. That one's a ticket, because that goes all the way to the edge. I can feel that. That one, yeah, I think that feels like writing. So that's going to have to go. I don't know which way up it's going to be. There it is. So we're going to stamp that in there. I'm going to make sure it's kind of covered. And then we'll stamp it on here, and we'll just go with whatever we get from it. I might not even be stamping it, for as far as I mean, I can tell I've definitely got it on some of it. Okay, that's fine. So I've put that back in order. Where is it there? No, that's not it. What's that? Is that a stamp? Where's the other block? I'm sure I had another. I think that's the red one. Where's the other one? Oh, there. Oh, now I'm confused. That's blue, I think, because that was over there. That's green, I think. That one's red. I'm just trying to picture it on my desk. So they were just stood there next to the stamps. Okay. That's the stamp that I've just used. I'll put that face down so I've got less chance of sticking my fingers in it. So I've stamped that. What do we want then? Shall we have, let's have another piece of fabric. That's not fabric. Where is the, that's the fabric. Okay, so let's have a piece of fabric. Okay, so a bit of fabric. Let's just do something with it, because I'm very aware that it could be, if it is fabric, it could be upside down, and therefore if we ink it, doesn't matter. We'll stick that on there. I think I've stuck that down. Yeah, so idyllic childhood, that's what I was saying. And no, that's the Kalal. No, okay, where's the other one gone? That's the stick glue. Where's the other one gone? Oh, it's still lying down, isn't it? Is this still coming out? Feels like it is. Oh, have I just inked that on the bit that I've inked? I don't know, inked it. I mean, glued it on the bit that I've inked. So it's going on there. Okay. And so, what? I think that's on my finger. So what should we do? Should we have? We'll have one of these embellishments, and I think we'll have one of those this time as well. Right, what's this? That feels enormous, though. Yeah, that is enormous. In fact, they all feel enormous. Hopefully I haven't switched it over, flipped it over. That's less enormous, but I think it still feels quite enormous. Where's the... Oh, there it is. Yeah, so it was just nice. It was a nice childhood, and I wasn't in fear for my life in any way, and we lived in a nice area. In fact, I absolutely loved the house that we lived in when I was younger. When I was from about the age, so we moved into that place in 76 when I was 7, and they were parents were there right until I left home. So they, I loved it. It was my family home. And it was a bigger house. Obviously, it was a new build in the 70s. Obviously, it wasn't new now. And it was lovely. I loved it. So, I feel like I want something else. I've got glue. I can feel I've got glue all over me. Let's have this. No, that's not it. Oh, here. Try and take it out, Dave, without just flipping it over. Okay, so we'll have this. And I think it's a sticker. It is a sticker. Let's see if I can peel it off. If not, I'll just stick it down as it is. I don't even know whether this is a sticker. Oh, it is a sticker. Yeah, okay. So, and then if we stick this to my thing, I don't know how that went down, but it's stuck. Okay, so that is another, I think that's another embellishment kind of made, and we'll pop that over there. Okay, let's do another one. So I mean, like, I feel for kids these days, because they're so distracted by all the stuff that goes on in their life and by what goes on in social media, that no, that's my finger, Dave, that they don't get a chance to be themselves and learn, well, not just be themselves, but learn who they are as people. So at least I got to do that. And I realised I had undiagnosed autism and that sort of thing, but I really don't think I would have survived, in the same way as I have if I had been diagnosed earlier, because especially back then I'd have probably been institutionalized and would not have been able to flourish into the individual that I currently am. Why is there that feels like there's a perforated edge at the top of there. I'm going to tear that off. So because I've torn it off, I'm going to ink it again. Cool. Okay, so yeah, so I wouldn't have had a chance to. No, I think that are they the things here. This is paper, isn't it? Yeah. Let's stick some of that on there. Okay, so let's put that down and get my dauber, and then ink over this. Oh, this is really much harder to do the paper with and do the edges. Yeah. But like then also because I was weird, as a child, I got bullied at school all the way through my high school. I absolutely hated high school. It's really strange in my younger years, right up until the age of 11, I loved school, and I loved all the learning and the stuff that I could do. It was definitely there. I felt it. Where is it? It was there. Where is it? Where's the thing gone? There's horrible bits of glue all over the place. Hopefully I haven't just swept it off. Oh, is that it? Yeah, that's it. Or is that a new piece? Have I stuck anything to it? I can't remember now. Oh well, if it's a new piece, it's just a new piece, isn't it? So I I'm trying to concentrate, trying to remember what I'm doing. That's going to flip over. That needs to go out the way, but not go away. Alright, so that's going to go on there. And then we'll have a piece of, oh no, should we have another piece of, let's put a piece of fabric down. I'd like another piece of lace if I can feel it. What's that? Is that a piece of lace? Oh, it's two pieces. I don't know what either of them are. I don't think it feels like lace though. Oh no, this is going to be tragic, isn't it? So that feels like, I don't know what that feels like. It's weird. It feels weird. It feels furry. I don't know what it is. We're going to stick it on though. I don't know whether that's The problem is I grabbed all my scrap fabrics, so these, wherever they are, these out of my scrap. No, that's not Kalal. I need Kalal to glue this down with. Out of my scrap box, and so I didn't pay any attention to really what I was grabbing. So maybe I should have done. So this is gonna. Oh gosh, that feels like I've just completely overloaded it with glue and me, and it's everywhere. And I can't. Where the heck is the piece of paper? So that's gonna go on there. And we'll put a bigger embellishment on. And we'll put, I don't know, let's put this on. I don't know what that is. Oh dear, I'm completely covered in glue now. In fact, I can't even pick anything up. Let's put that down, Dave. Let's see if I can get rid of this glue off my hands. So, this is interesting, isn't it? So, yeah, so the things I've chosen to do. So this week I'm gonna, just gonna have a bit of fun and just, do stuff and make stuff and see where it goes. So, and I'm not doing everything blindfold. Don't worry. Tomorrow I'm going to be juggling with knives blindfold. Well, I don't even know what I'm doing. I've just stuck something to my piece of that. The very sticky bit of fabric. So now what I want is that's the fabric. So this maybe. Oh no! Have I just stuck? Did I have something else? Oh, I did. I had a piece of this. Okay, so this. I don't know which way up this is. Hopefully it's the right way, because hopefully I didn't flip it over when I had sticky fingers. I'm just going to ink around that. And I think I will stick that. I don't know which way up it is. Can I tell? That's got a very rough side, and this seems to have a shinier side, so I think it's this way up. I will just glue it down and see what happens. So does any glue come out? It feels like it did. Where is the thing gone? Oh, it's stuck to my fingers now. Where's the thing gone? What the heck? Where is it? It's horrible. I can't tell you the sensation of this mat. It's absolutely covered in like little pills of glue. Where's the thing gone that I've just been making? Oh, now that's got sticky back. So I'm going to put that down with the sticky back up, hopefully. Although that gives potential for me losing it if I do that. Okay, I have no idea where. Oh, was it there? I just felt it on my hand. I can feel it. I can feel it, but I can't feel it. What the heck? I'm going to have to start again, aren't I? What am I going to do with that? Oh, I just need to hold on to that. Okay, so I'm going to start again because I can't find that piece. Okay, so what am I going to do with this? Because I'm going to use that. Okay, so I'm going to put it sticky side down so that I don't get stuck to it. I'll find the thing. It's here somewhere, but I can't feel it. Right, there's the. You're all probably like really frustrated with me, and I'm really sorry if you're finding this more frustrating than it is entertaining, but I'm just gonna have to start with another piece. I'm so sorry, but somehow I have managed to lose it, and I don't know where it is. Oh my gosh, why did I choose to do this? This is like probably the worst video I've ever made. Okay, so let's use a piece of paper. That does feel quite substantial. I just want to see. I want to make sure it doesn't have too much of a straight edge. Okay, so I don't want to put anything down now. Let's hold on to that because I don't want to lose it. How can I have lost it? That's the thing. I really don't understand why I've lost it. I've never had it, to be fair. That's why I've lost it. Was probably hiding with my marbles. So, I cannot tell you how. It's like I feel like there's something. Feel like there's something on me. Is there a spider in the picture? Is that what it is? Anyway, I can't remember what I was saying. So, yes, like it's hiding with my marbles. I don't even know whether that was what I was saying or not. But anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick this to here. Okay. In theory, I'm going to stick this to here. So I've just flipped it over. Oh, yeah, it's definitely got glue on there. And then stick it to this, like that. I think I'm going to stamp it with something, so I don't know, not that one. Oh, I've put my fingers in the stamp that I said. Oh, if I put it that way up, I'll be able to tell that there's one of these has got a number on it. And I thought I'd easily be able to tell which way up it is. I think that's a number 2. I can't tell. Or is that a number 2? One of them. I know it's got a number on both sides, and I can't tell. Oh, let's do that. I'll do this side, and we're going to do it in. Hopefully, the top one is red, so we'll do it in red. And then we'll stamp it. I think that's stamping it. Is that on? I think I have got it on there. Just want to make sure it's liberally inked. Right, okay, where's that? Good. I left it for 5 minutes. I was thinking, blimey, I'm going to come back to it and it's gone. So, stick that down there. So yeah, the other thing I've been thinking about doing, because I'm 56 and there's there's a lot of changes that have happened in my life recently, and I did start doing a podcast with Brian, but obviously our relationship became slightly estranged, so we still see each other once a week, etc., and we're trying to repair our friendship. But I was thinking about, there you go, that's that piece that I was going to stick down, wasn't it? I was thinking about maybe trying a podcast on my own where I just talk about life and craft and ideas and where I get my ideas from and that sort of thing. But also the other thing I want from you guys is I would like you to give me some idea about what you'd like to see me do. Do you want to see me do more things like this? I think that's stuck to that. It is. I want to know where that other. I've probably knocked it off the desk, haven't I? That's the thing. It's probably gone under my elbow and I've pushed it off the desk. So anyway, yeah. So I'd like you to just say, why don't you do X, Y, or Z? I can't feel whether that's. Or I've seen some people do this, and I think you should do this as well, or whatever. So because it's really hard all the time just coming up with constant inspiration. I've got loads of ideas though. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's not like I'm short of ideas, but as a birthday present to me, give me some feedback. What would you like to see me do? And would you like to see me do more things like this? Would you like to see me do more collaborations? Would you like to see me do my own collaboration. I think that's a much bigger thing than I thought that was going to be. I'm sticking to here, so I'm going to stick that on there like that, and then I'm going to call that one done. So I'm going to put that over there, and I think we're going to do one more, and then we will call it quits. So because at the end of the day I need to find out where the other one's gone. So where is the thing? Right there. Okay, so I think maybe I need to re-ink this. There's an ink pad somewhere there. I was thinking, should I have got some other colours out of this, you know, instead of just vintage photo? But I was thinking, oh, there's no hope. I won't, you know, it's not like I can stack them in red, green, blue order. I mean, I don't even know whether I've kept that order or not. So I've probably inked more of me than I have of the thing I'm doing. I'm so looking forward to seeing what they're going to turn out like. I mean, for you guys, you can see it. Maybe I should have blindfolded you. Maybe that's the answer. Maybe that's the answer. Maybe you all guys should be blindfolded. I will do it in the dark next time, and then nobody can see what's going on. You'll just look at a blank screen for however long this video is, because it feels like hours. And we'll go from there. So yeah, maybe that's what's coming next. So where's the lid? I think I've just stuck my hand in that. There. What am I doing? I know there's nothing to glue on there yet, Dave. So let's get. No, I think that's the pieces that I've made. Let's get a piece of this. What else do I have? I've got this. Maybe let's stamp a piece and not the whole thing. I felt like I felt it then. No, okay. Let's stamp. Oh dear, where is it? I've just put it down. That's the paper. That's the substrate. Okay, so I want to ink this, don't I? First. I have no idea what my finger's going to be like. Again, I'm at work tomorrow, so it's always like fun going to work. Oh, I also want to say a massive, massive, massive thank you to everybody that supported me through Ko-fi. I had absolutely no idea that people would be so kind and generous. I am completely blown away by people's generosity. Between you've raised £160, and that will all go towards me being able to, you know, buy and tax and run a new vehicle following the car accident. So I'm so grateful. So this has got something on it, and this has got something on it, and then there's bits. So I'd like, maybe let's just go for a few random little stamps. There's one there, there's one there, and there's one there, and then there's one on this side. So let's just stamp all of them, and we're going to have whatever this one is. I think this is red, and we'll do that one. Which way up is... Oh, that's not the thing to do, is it, Dave? To do that after. I can't tell which thing. I think I might have just wiped it in off on. Right, let's just stamp it. Where is the... That's the substrate. That's the piece I wanted. So let's just stamp that, and then we'll go in with let's do another one in the same colour, and we'll stamp that on there. And I'll put the lid on that, and I'm going to put, because it's my last not video, but my last one, let's do, it doesn't matter what colour, so that's that one. I've done that one and that one. What have we got? One this side. Let's do this one, and we'll stamp that there. Oh, well, I don't even know if I stamped that actually. There. Did I stamp it this time? It is what it is. And then we've got this one on this side, which we won't do with that. we'll do with this, and we'll stamp that one here. Okay, and then put that over there, and then we'll stick that to here. And hopefully again this is still flowing. Yep, it is. Right, which way up? I want to see, yeah, maybe like that. We'll have an embellishment from here. Oh no, let's get a piece of fabric. That feels like it's another one of them. Is it another dangly thing? I don't want another dangly thing. I feel like everything's stuck to me. Oh, that feels like it could be lace. Is that lace? So we'll put that. We need the cowl this time. There. We need to put a little bit of this. This is really difficult to say. A little bit of cowl. I think I've just completely mashed it again. Oh yeah, I have definitely got it everywhere. Oh, it's all over my fingers. Okay, so where's the thing now? Because the problem is I can't tell. I'll pop that on there. Hopefully that's not stuck to the desk, and no, it feels like it might be stuck to a piece of something. It's all over my fingers. We'll have a piece of embellishment. There's another long thing there. I don't want that. It just feels enormous. But we'll stick it on anyway. Shall we ink it? Feels like it could go very horribly wrong. I think, I don't know whether that's going to be sticky enough. I could maybe just stick that on there and press it down. Is that on there? It feels like it stayed on there. And then if we get... No, that's more of that. No, again, we don't want that. Well, I feel like I'm messing it up now. Where is it? What have I just lent on? I have no idea. That. So we're going to stick this. That's not an ink dauber, Dave. Where's the dauber? There. We'll put that around the edge. And then we'll stick that on there, and we'll kind of then see how that has all turned out. Where's the thing? There. I feel like there's the stuff everywhere. Okay. Right, I stuck that on. Did that stay on? It feels like it has. And if we put that like that. Right, so that is the last of the things on my fingers are vile. I cannot tell you how horrible it is. It's all like completely coated, and I feel like I've got sticky bits between my fingers. So anyway, let's kind of see what we've done. Okay, let's just put that out of the way. Yeah, why do I feel like there's something hanging off the end of my finger? Okay, I won't try and put the thing in the end back in there. I'll just move that out of the way. Okay, so I'm going to take my... Oh, actually, let's get these back into shot. Hopefully they're not all glued to each other. So we've got one... Is that one? Oh, hang on. Is that stuck... Oh, is that the thing that I stuck on and it's not stuck down? Yeah, that's not stuck, has it? Let's give it a fighting chance. Is that... Yeah, that feels like it. The problem is it comes out so quickly. Where is that one? There, we'll stick that on. Hopefully that's okay. Right, so there's that one. I haven't taken me mask off yet, so there's that one. Let me just get rid of my things off my fingers. So, oh, I think I've pulled that one apart. So that one, that one. Oh, there's two there. That one and that one. So I made 4. and lost one. But, you know, it's not bad, is it? So, I'm going to take my mask off and we'll see what we've made. Okay? Drum roll. Remember, this was a bit of fun, so don't come at me if it's terrible. So, because I can't see and I don't care. So, anyway, let's take it off. Oh, actually, it's stuck to my hand. No wonder I couldn't find it. Oh, do you know what? They don't look too bad, do they? In fact, I think it looks quite good. Oh, I am genuinely shocked. I am shocked and appalled at how dirty my fingers are. But nothing's upside down, which is good. That was that dangly thing that I thought it was. Obviously, that's upside down, but you know, it is what it is, and I did say that. I quite like that piece of just random fabric and the way that that's come out as well, and that I actually am genuinely pleasantly surprised. This though, is all stuck to. I wondered what it felt. I wondered what it was. It did feel very weird. I feel like I should finish that, shouldn't I, really? Now I've found it. I know it's cheating, because, like, I can see, but, like, I'm just going to finish this. But, yeah, that was interesting. A look at... Oh, I thought I'd got it all over me. And there's, like, bits of glue. And I think there's also bits of this all over the desk as well. I don't know whether that's I think it might just be a piece of paper, but... I'm just going to see. Oh, no, it is. It is actually a sticker. So I'm going to stick that on there. And we'll call that another one. I am genuinely surprised that, I didn't get everything... Well, I say didn't get everything stuck to me, because I did get bits stuck to me. But I'm surprised at how good it looks. And I genuinely like the way that they've turned out with a bit of quirk to them, you know, like they're not perfect, and like that's at the end of the day, that's how they should look. I'm really chuffed. I hope you are too. I hope that was a bit of fun. Anyway, yeah, so thank you to everybody that supported me on Ko-fi. I think that's what I was trying to say, and then got distracted by losing bits of substrate. I don't know whether I can really tell that I've stamped anything. I think that one I can see a bit of stamp. Oh, that one as well. That I think it's upside down, but hey, although it could be the right way up. Yeah. So thank you to everybody that supported me on Ko-fi. I really am blown away. Like £160, and you know that's a significant amount of money, and I am so grateful and just blown away by people's generosity. So yeah, so this was my birthday celebration. This is it's August the 4th today, and you enjoyed that. Had a bit of fun. Blimey, I'm just wondering where all the rest of the... I did put the stamp pad on my hand. I think it's that shape there. But yeah, I really enjoyed that actually. Do you know what? I enjoyed it more now knowing that these weren't an utter disaster. But I am really genuinely chuffed by how they turned out. This one, obviously, it has, you know, it's something only a mother could love, I think. But you know, it's okay. I might have to stick that bit down on there. So, but it's controlling this coming out. Oh look, I've got another bit there. Might have to stick something else in that, otherwise it'll just be really horrible, won't it? So let's see, what should we stick in there now we can see it. Maybe stick that on there like that, just to cover that bit up. Yeah, so I'm really chuffed with that. I hope you enjoyed it, and give it a go. I tell you now, if you're afraid of, especially if you're like me, a bit cluster afraid, If you can't muster the gumption to make some clusters, then do it blindfold. Muster the cluster. It's a cluster muster. Anyway, shut up, Dave, before we get any further, and it's a slippery slope. Anyway, there we go. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Dash of Dave, and I love you all without exception, until you give me a reason not to. So make sure you blooming well like this, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, subscribe if you aren't already, and I will see you in the next video. So there you go. All right then, folks. Lots of love. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Lots of hugs. And should we sing happy birthday to me? Happy birthday to Dave. Happy birthday to Dave. Happy birthday to Dave. Happy birthday to Dave. So there we go. Anyway, sung happy birthday to myself. How sad am I? Anyway, take care, folks. Love you loads. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Bye.